Paul Smith, it's finished here at Belper Town 2, Halesowen Town 2. What's your initial thoughts on that one?
Well, it's as much as a game of two halves you'll ever see. we were awful first half, and the horrible part about it was we set up, changed the formation, changed the side to put up with their physicality. It was important we didn't give silly free kicks away, set pieces away, and we've given sort of 10 free kicks and 2 penalties away in a first half that was inept, and the players have got to take responsibility for that. We send Steve to go and watch games, and we set everything up perfectly today, but once they cross that white line, it's down to them then. And to a man in that first half, they were awful. There's no dressing it up, there's no hiding place, because there's enough people here to watch how bad we were. Nowhere near the levels we've played in the last 3 games, and we expect better. We made 2 changes at half time, changed the shape, and what a brilliant second half performance. Jack and Carl made a huge difference in their endeavour, in their work rate, in their skill, and we fully deserve to get something out of the game. And Sim's gone through one-on-one and missed that to win it. So I think in a way, Key, it sums our season up to an extent. The 2 halves, because at times this year we've been bad, and we've let ourselves down, not because they're bad footballers or it's a bad squad, but they just haven't performed, and then on another day, similarly to our second half performance, we play some lovely stuff and play some great football and open sides up. So it is what it is. Any time during the season, if you come away from home and get a draw at Belper, you're happy with that. Unfortunately, with the title race that we're in, it's not enough for us. We needed to come here and win, and we haven't. And it's important that we take responsibility for that. We lick our wounds, and what's important is we're unbeaten in 4, and rock onto Monday against Sun.
And you mentioned briefly the change at half time to bring the 2 on and change it to 3 at the back, and then 3 up front as well. Do you think that's a shape that suits us?
I'm not too worried about shape, Keane. I'll tell you why. Because the footballers that are in that dressing room, shapes don't go and win your games of football. Players win your games of football, and the bottom line, when they play well, they win games of football. When they don't, and they don't work hard enough, and they don't take responsibility, they lose games of football. So yes, you can say the shape worked. I'm not so sure it was the shape. I think there was the legs of Jack, and Kyle coming on, and with at that stage at 2-0 down, those pair have got nothing to lose really. They can go on and express themselves, and they did it brilliantly. And that gave everyone else a bit of a boost, an early goal, and all those things added together meant we performed much better second half. So yeah, listen, some people are pointing to shape, some people are pointing to the side, but ultimately those boys in that dressing room have to take responsibility for what they do once they cross that white line. It wasn't good enough first half. Second half was much better, and we have to take a point.
And moving on, in such a short amount of time, we've got Sutton Coldfield on Monday, our last home game of the season. Your preparation for that one?
Rest really. Obviously with such a turnaround, just one day tomorrow, it's important we rest, we see how people are, and we look to pick a squad for Monday on that basis. But we're going into that now on a real good second half performance here, and that's what we've drilled into the side. It's a real good second half performance. It's got us something out of the game when we looked at it at half time, and we need to take that into Monday, because if it is to be the playoffs, which I believe it will be, it's important we take momentum into those. We're 4 unbeaten now. This was always going to be a difficult task to come here and get a win. We haven't. We've just fell short. It's important that we pick ourselves up again, stay nice and positive, and roll into Monday.
And the rally cry to the supporters, who were once again fantastic today, travelled in numbers like they always do, to get them fired up. What's your message for Monday? Yeah,
listen, we're 2-0 down, and they're singing their hearts out, and I haven't got enough words that can tell you how much I appreciate that and how much the boys appreciate it. They follow us home and away, win, lose or draw, they don't stop singing for us. So it's fantastic, and I fully expect us to have a bumper crowd on Monday, and we need it. It makes a huge difference. And like I say, there was 2 chances of getting promoted out of this division. One was automatically, one was through the playoffs, but they're both 2 chances, and if the automatic one does slip by us, then we've still got that chance in the playoffs. So it's crucial we stay nice and positive. It's crucial we stick together, and I'm sure if we do, we stand a real good chance of still gaining that promotion, which we all crave.
Perfect. Thank you, Paul. See you
Cheers,
Monday.
Kate. Thanks, mate.